tourists are stranded mid-air at the timber trail Parwanu in Himachal Pradesh as their cable car developed a technical glitch. 7 tourists who are currently stranded mid-air. Another cable car has been deployed for the rescue of those tourists, and police are currently monitoring the operation. This is the visual that we get to you right here on our screens, showing how terrorists, beg your pardon, for 7 tourists there who are stranded mid-air at the timber trail Parwanu in Himachal Pradesh as their cable car developed a technical glitch and has refused to move beyond that point. So 7 tourists inside that cable car are stranded mid-air, while we hear that another cable car has been deployed to rescue these tourists. At this point, their life stands in danger. Manjeet Saigal joining us live for more on that. Manjeet, ये visual क्या है? Please do explain to us. We see one cable car, tourists, 7 of them who are stranded inside. How does the rescue team plan to rescue them at this point? The visuals look scary.
Well, Nabila, it is almost 2 hours when this cable car struck after traveling nearly 1,000 meters from the Timber Trail Resort. This cable car was bound to the hill where a resort is located. 11 tourists were traveling in this cable car, out of which 1 tourist has been rescued by the Timber Trail Resort staff, and 10 passengers are still inside the cable car. The rescue is currently being done by the resort staff themselves, but we spoke to the government officials. Naib Tahsildar Parwanu told us that if the resort staff fail to rescue all the tourists, NDRF teams will also be called. I want to tell, for the benefit of our viewers, that in 1992, similar cable car accident took place on the same ropeway when 11 passengers were struck. Air Force was called to rescue the passengers. So after a gap of 30 years, again, the cable car is struck, and officials told us that is due to the technical snag that the cable car stopped. Now, one operator is there. Another trolley was brought close to this cable car, which is struck above 500 meters from the ground. They first dropped the bags of the tourists. Now efforts are being made to rescue all the tourists. All eyes are on this trolley, but the administration staff, which is nearly a dozen in number, is also below this trolley and supervising the rescue operation. Nabila?
Manjeet, the visual that we see there, you clarify to us that the 11 tourists who are stranded there, 11 tourists who are right now inside that cable car, and we bring you these exclusive visuals right from inside the cable car as those tourists there desperately trying to be rescued. They're doing everything to reach out to officials, sending out videos, ensuring that attention is brought upon this issue at this moment. It is a dire situation. 11 tourists stranded mid-air, and another cable car has been brought in to try and rescue them. You know, Manjeet, a recent incident, or rather an accident of this nature, caused lives of a few tourists, and that raises a lot of questions on the security and how these cable car services are really managed. Would you be able to tell us what went wrong with this particular instance?
Well, Nabila, as far as this incident is concerned, the officials told us that 11 passengers were riding this cable car. They were supposed to reach the top of the hill where the resort is located, but when the trolley struck mid-air, the 1 passenger was rescued, and 10 passengers, according to the local administration, are still inside this cable car. Rescue operation is currently on. All the officials are on the ground, and efforts are being made to rescue them.
You know, we have those passengers speaking at this point. Manjeet, stay with us, cutting across to them who are stranded.
हम लोग 1 घंटे से टिम्बर ट्रेल की ट्रॉली में फंसे हुए हैं, ऊपर से नीचे आ रहे थे, और अभी तक कोई व्यवस्था नहीं हुई है। तो हम लोगों को बचाने के लिए कोई ना कोई उपाय किया जाए। इसमें बुजुर्ग लेडीज है और बुजुर्ग लोग हैं, और उतारने की बातें कर रहे हैं हमारे को, और कभी कहते हैं रस्सी से उतारेंगे, कभी कह रहे हैं मेरे पैर में दर्द है।
हम लोगों की एज भी है, देखो हम लोग नहीं कर पाएंगे रस्सी से उतरना नीचे। हम बहुत
और ये लोग कुछ नहीं एक्शन ले पा रहे हैं।
भाई साहब आप कितनी देर से फंसे हुए हैं?
वैसे 1 घंटा हो गया, घबराहट हो रही है बहुत, बीपी का मरीज कैसे करूँगा।
मैंने तो कुछ खाया भी नहीं।
भाई साहब आप कहाँ से आए हैं?
मैं तो दिल्ली से आया था, मेरा शुगर का मरीज हूँ मैं। मेरे को 1 घंटा हो गया जी, मेरे को बीपी
भाई
शुगर
साहब
रहता है। मेरे को 1 घंटा हो गया है, बीपी शुगर रहता है, और मैं इतने देर तो काफी कुछ कोशिश तो कर नहीं रहे हैं। कभी कह रहे रस्सी से उतारेंगे, कभी कह रहे इससे उतारेंगे। हम लोग रस्सी से उतारने लायक है, और जंगल में कहाँ उतरेंगे हम लोग।